I'm off to a bit of a late start. Oh well. And that's right, my phone's being slow again. Like I said, I always gotta start off a stream with some sort of technological issue. Whether it's my phone connected to the wrong Wi-Fi, or just not working at all. Ba-ba-da-da. And it looks like it's all live. A little bit of an echo there because I was testing the volume. Resume. Coca-Cola does a body good. Alright. Yep. We kind of upset Morgan last time, as I recall. Do I have any gifts? Okay, but... Fancy vase. But yeah, I need to talk to her more. And we're going to be going around and talking to all these guys.
Why are we stopping?
Because it's nighttime and we need to sleep. Yeah, I want to get
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I just need to know if I can trust you.
I am Qunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises. No. Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Oh, that's pretty specific.
I am. Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Alright, so why would the Qunari send the soldiers here?
The Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Qunari. We are how my people know the world.
Hey, you didn't really answer my question.
No, I didn't.
Are you always this stubborn?
There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
Well, let them wait, damn it. Yeah, you were in that cage for a week.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay,
As you wish.
Guess we're not gonna get anything more out of you. Alright. Liliana. How you doing?
Yes?
Yes?
Well, here I am.
Yes, you are here. What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
Yeah, you don't really seem like you belong in the cloister.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed. What's that?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
I see. And why were you seeking safe harbor?
The Chantry does not pride, and you should. I decide time apart from the world. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
We'll get back to that later. Alright, I guess we can talk to Alistair.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father, you I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Just don't let it happen again. Alright, but I'm not gonna be a jerk to him.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
Oh, what about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for them when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die?
Oh, only my family. My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget. Here I am going on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you.
As you should be.
Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Yeah, well, just don't tell anybody. Yeah, but he was a friend of mine too.
It's nice to know I'm not the only one who remembers him well.
Alright. Rex!
Oh, why, you little...
What do you got it in front of me pretty quick. Yeah, now I gotta tease him.
Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Yeah, it was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yes, that will teach you.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Alistair, stop teasing my dog. If you didn't know it probably was tasty.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's a thought that counts.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Oh, you heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Poor Rex.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Oh, they're communicating. What was the other thing? Watch Ten Rex back away slowly. Yeah, let's gonna watch him.
You are A true warrior and worthy of respect.
Okay, what else? Trying to woo. Go back to digging. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all the interactions we have. It's gonna take a while. Oh, good luck with that then. Alright, I don't think there's gonna be any more interactions. Let's get this buddy here.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the
No.
coins? Levy the trader?
Levy by the bridge? Levy under the bridge? Levy on the corner? Dryden's a black name. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
But Tairn Cousland's son should be well aware that in politics things are seldom as they seem. Say what you will of my family, we're ardent Warden supporters and have been since the beginning. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Huh. How'd you know Duncan?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Yeah, go ahead and tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden. Some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tairn Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
Alright, I'm listening.
So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the King. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century. Proudest day of my life, that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The King himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardland's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
Yay, happy ending. Yeah, why exactly were the Grey Wardens cast out?
People say it's because the Wardens have become terribly unpopular. Just soaking up tires and not doing a bleeding thing for the kingdom. I say that's bollocks, as recent events have shown.
Alright, so what promise did Duncan
As
make
you
you?
know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden. Tim was a fair-minded monarch. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Yeah, that's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war.
Welcome to the
loads
stream.
worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world.
I wonder why you don't have
But
the
Drydens are tough. We
mod
rebuilt, became
thing
merchants,
next to you.
and we never lost our pride.
Yeah, I'm surprised you kept her name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that.
Well, why do you have the sound off?
Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our title.
So you, okay, obviously you don't have the sound
Restore our
off, you just have it turned down. And my phone is lagging. Never heard of Soldier's
Well,
Peak.
no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
Alright, hang on. Need to restart my phone because its Wi-Fi thing is messing around again. So how will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens exactly?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Alright, well, I'll help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Alright. Excuse me. I need to fire up YouTube again because my phone's being slow. And it's back up. Alright. Is there anything else to talk to?
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Alright, yeah, I can talk to her. Alright. Did you grow up in the Kakara Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Oh, quick Lincoln.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive.
Oh, that's
I played
harsh.
the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Like a
To
handshake?
begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I guess the joke's on you then.
You were a fine one to be pointing out the humour of fate. Shall we examine your predicament on the whole? Let's not. Me? I prefer the jest on me to the jest on you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Hey, I want to talk to you more.
Yes? if you must. You are very cute to ask so
Oh,
many
she thinks I'm cute.
questions.
And you're cute when you're evasive.
Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
I feel sorry for the Templars.
They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held none for us. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
And did you kill them all?
Me? No, I never did any of the killing, until later. And even then, Flemeth was a glutton for that sort of thing. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum.
Yeah, they got what they deserved.
Perhaps they did. Still, I do not begrudge them doing what they believe is necessary. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates. And apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demons.
I should do a playthrough as a blood mage.
It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
Yeah, if I were me, yeah, I agree completely.
Oh, I hope you're not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand. Yes?
Alright, so life in the wild must have been very lonely?
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
Yeah, actually sounds pretty nice.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
Alright, what happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
It's harder picturing you are broken.
That is because I learned my lesson well. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
Yeah. But you don't need to live that way any longer.
Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, Perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Oops. Wrong one. Codex updated. Morgan. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, The Witch of the Wilds, party approval, alright. But yeah, these kind of tell you,
Yes? So, full of questions, are you?
yeah, it's Flemeth what she really seems to be.
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A nutty old bat. A powerful, yeah.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
But yeah, as far as I can remember, Morgan likes jewelry. And of course, we need to be on the lookout for the mirror. I can't remember where it's at.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Just how long ago is this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Oh no. Yeah, he's always wife to another
The
man?
life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
And so she truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Yeah, Cormac was a revered hero, as I understand it. Well, at least as much as my character understands it.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
So, how is it that Flemeth has survived for so
The
long?
demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Yeah, very interesting story, though.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I.
Yeah, I'm trying to
but
butter up to her.
You are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious, nevertheless.
Yeah, she died.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth.
Oh, come on.
Which
She
is
goes on this
very little,
whole
I'm
tale about
certain.
her mother,
It
but
matters
I
not.
can't even
Let us move on.
say, like, my mother was a noble woman that died recently during the betrayal of one of the people. Alright, so yeah, I've already talked to him.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, with the discount, I know. Okay, so weapons, nope. I think I could have sworn I had the dragon armor, but I must have accidentally sold it, but then he should have it, so I don't know. But yeah, they don't have any more gifts for me to buy. So we shall move on. But one second, I need to check something. Because manage moderators. Oh, that's what it was. I didn't save it. Okay, let me I see what I did wrong. All right. All right, there we go. Save. All right. Now he's a moderator. All right, good job. If he ever comes back from his dinner. And we shall continue on our way. I'm gonna have her, and Alistair. He's gonna be my tank because I'm going with a two-handed Ostagar, Kakari Wilds, Flemeth's Hut. And yeah, I'm at the camp right now. Okay, there's Soldier's Peak. Lake Galleon, Dinnerum, Lothering, and we are left at Frostback Mountains, Sulters Pass. I need to go there soon anyways because that's where I get shale, I believe it is. But yeah, let's we're gonna head on to Redcliffe. Oh no, we're in a fight. Alright, well,
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
alright, let's see what he's got. Alright, weapons. Oh yeah, I need to put stuff on Stin. So I'm gonna be saving I'll save the chainmail stuff, of course. And yeah, I think Morgan will probably kill me if I put her in a Chantry robe. Other... Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and sell them the dagger. Oathkeeper. That's a tier 3, I got a tier 2. Oh yeah, but that's a different sword altogether. Family Greysword, Firebolt. I don't think I need the Ashen Bow anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And that. And that. I don't think I need that. But I'll give all this heavy chainmail to Stin. And yeah, I think that's all he really has. Because yeah, he doesn't seem to oh, Diamond Maul. But yeah, my weapon's better.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, Old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
So what's going on up in Orzammar?
Two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Alright, fine. So, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna have to go this way then. Damn stubborn dwarf. Alright, we shall continue on our way.
Look,
There it
can we
is.
talk for a moment?
Camelot!
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told
Oh, I'm
you
thinking
earlier.
let's not go there. It is a silly place. Let me guess, you're an idiot. Okay, I promised I wasn't going to be a jerk to him, so what's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
And why are you his son?
No, I'm not his son. I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Uh-oh. So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, does Logain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal, Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Yeah, you're probably luckier than most orphans.
I suppose you're right. I wasn't raised as the Arl's son, though. If you're picturing that, I slept in hay out in the stables, not on silk sheets. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually he just stopped coming.
Yeah, that's okay, you were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Okay. Yeah, there's some herbs over here that I'm going to pick up. I think I was the only one. Alright. Well, across the bridge.
I thought I saw
Thomas.
travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I don't know. Have you sent messengers out? There's a civil war going on if you haven't noticed. Well, we heard the Arleman is sick.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, reader.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry.
One of my
nobody
dogs is
does.
upset
I should
outside.
take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's
Probably
holding us
barking out one
together.
of the strays that comes
He'll
down.
want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arleman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
And if the dog keeps it up, I'm probably going to get called by my father-in-law to go check out what he's barking at. And this is why I'm a cat person.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Yeah, so what has Loghain been saying about us?
That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. that Cailan risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Yeah, you may know my father.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
So, what are the evil things you're talking
Some call
about?
them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Alright, well.
How pointless to help.
I'm
these
sorry,
villagers
Morgan,
fight
but we
an
kind of need to do
impossible
this.
battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Alright.
Of course.
Do you have some of the knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Yeah, the Urn of Sacred Ash.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Alright. Let's see. So what exactly are the things attacking?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
So what happens after the battle's
Hopefully we
over?
can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
Alright, well.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Because yeah, I'm not gonna be demanding a reward. And I'm sorry, Morgan, but you know, we
scared,
need to
Mother.
do this.
When are the bad men coming? Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. I want to go home.
Jetta.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korcari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the Chant of Light to the Chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jetta?
I am.
You don't look like
You've heard
a
of me?
Volkswagen. Just a hunch, take care. I'm sorry, but...
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to be
Thank
the
you so much for bringing
bringer of
this
bad
to me.
news.
It means a lot to Maker's blessings upon you.
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave.
Okay, is there any
scared, Father.
codex stuff?
What are we
Caitlin.
going to do? Sorry. Am I bothering me? I'll try to be more quiet.
Well, why are you quiet?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is.
I'm so scared they got him too.
Now, why would he run
He
off?
said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking around?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
Hey, you need to be strong, girl. Alright, I'll go look for him.
Thank you so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will
Alright,
return.
so I need to check the bookshelves. Alright, good. Codex. Demonic possession. Interesting.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his
Okay,
return.
no codex over
Blessed
here.
is the prophetess, his daughter.
Ah, excuse me.
Walking corpses. Do you think it's something in the water?
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
No sign of them coming back from the castle.
Alright, so we're going to explore the town first.
I want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Caitlin's home. Book. The Legend of Galahad. Second floor. Liliana, can you get that? Key required. Okay. Cautionary tales. Hello, someone in there?
This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Evan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
Oh, his sister,
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me
so I think Bevan knows more about
I shouldn't be sad
knows more about what's going on than
I
his sister gives him credit for.
I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
In the closet?
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
Bevan just came out of the closet.
Alright, I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
So how did you address her
I
being?
wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret. You could. Alright.
Yay, persuade
I
worked.
guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
You don't think you're a bit young to fight?
No. Well, maybe the sword was too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
You should go back to your
But
sister.
Oh, alright. I guess. She'll be pretty mad at me. But I'll go.
Alright, and I think she gives us the key to the chest up there, which has the sword in it that I can use. So let's go check on that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Hello again.
So I guess I was
found
wrong.
my sister.
Maker keep you safe.
Okay.
I won't.
So did I miss something? Or did I have to demand a reward? Yeah, we'll try looking in here again. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything in here that I could use to, open the chest. Well, darn. I might have actually had to demand a reward for going through all that. General store. Insufficient skill. Liliana, we are gonna have to have a talk.
Right.
Dwayne's home. Yeah, can you unlock that?
What now?
Alright. Nope.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
You should come on.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
Yeah, you're a coward.
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Yeah, your chances are better out there.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Alright. So, should I intimidate him or... Because, yeah, I think,
So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go. If you want me out there so badly.
Good man.
Spoken like someone who doesn't know me very well. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
Alright, at least the intimidation thing worked. Okay, Oh, yeah. Can stop controlling Liliana. And there's nothing in here. You're back and you got your mod status. So, congratulations, you have responsibility. Alright.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Yeah, you heard wrong. You sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle.
I think this guy's the same voice actor for Zaid in Mass Effect 2. He sounds like it.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
That was morale.
And spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. We're better off than we were. I don't know that we would ever be really ready for battle, though. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
Alright, so what can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
I'll see what I can do.
If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Stop fidgeting.
Alright.
Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the most stubborn fool you've ever met? Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Okay, so that's it.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Well, he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief. We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
That's right. Yeah, that's the smithy, but I'm gonna go up here to the tavern first. Oh, death root. I'm gonna grab that. I've been playing too much World of Warcraft. I'm expecting an animation to go through first before I can move again. Speaking of animation, alright. Just, yeah, there you go.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Yeah, it's a husband business.
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly, he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
I could talk to Lloyd about this.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, how about a raise then?
I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is.
Yeah, well, you know about the Elfin Guard.
He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
So, shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight? That's good to hear.
Of course I'm going to be
I
fighting
didn't know
tonight. I should go.
Keep safe.
Oh, they're all hanging out over there. Okay, Barrow, what's
Not
up?
looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the
Why?
militia?
I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
So, I hear you're
What?
Barrow.
How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
He said you were waiting for your
What?
brother.
Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
I'm supposed to believe
Look,
that?
I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
I'm not going anywhere to start talking.
About what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people. But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
So, who are they that
Tall
hired you?
fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Taron Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
So, what exactly are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
So, I don't know you're telling the
Here,
truth.
this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe.
Oh, all right, I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Rally the troops. All right. Baroque, we need your eyes and ears and Redwoods. Stay in the village, keep your head down, and watch the castle report of any changes. You will be well paid.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business.
Why don't you go tell the castle it's bad for business? I'm pretty sure they'll. So, what do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Arl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Let's see what you got.
I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Alright, do you have anything? Okay, no weapon, no armor. Other. Alright.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you? Fine. Make them quick.
So, shouldn't you be helping?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
I probably shouldn't kill him because, you know, that'd probably,
Right then.
Because I actually don't want to make it worse.
That's mighty kind of you to help us. We thought nobody...
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an auntie from the hall.
Language.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
I was drunk for the last 2 fights, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you fought those things, you'd know.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
Ah, what difference does it make? He won't care.
Alright, so yeah. Oops. I'm gonna save right here. New save, tavern. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to intimidate him, and if it doesn't work out...
Hey, what can I get you? Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free. Goodwill? Bah, I prefer the good gold, that's what. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few
Fine.
questions.
Make them quick. Something else I can get for you?
Oh, it won't give me the option to,
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
Yeah, they're more...
Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder.
Would anyone miss
Hey,
you?
look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any unpleasantness.
Yeah, I prefer you join the militia.
But I...
Alright, there we go.
All right. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
Alright. Well, I mean, I didn't get him free ale, but I got the fat bastard into the militia. Okay. Let's go talk to the smithy.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I prefer not to speak through your door.
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Alright.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
Hey, you can call me Aiden.
Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Yeah, the militia needs your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone.
Or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
Damn straight I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what, if you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter. It would be better than going to my grave wondering. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I shall promise.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yes.
Right then.
Kittens need help.
It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done...
So if I've learned anything from watching Forge and Fire is that he's going to need more time than just a couple hours to mend everything. Alright. That's done. I'm not going to talk to Murdoch just yet. I'm going to go up and talk to Sir Perth. Because I want to make sure that the village is fully defensible.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags.
Oh my.
It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier. Better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course.
Next episode, Leliana's makeover.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. It is most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes. We could go shopping together.
Oh my. That should be a DLC. Morrigan and Leliana going shopping together. No? Alright. There is a flower right here.
From the castle.
And this goes to Leliana, as I believe, but...
All is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness.
It is good you elected to help defend
Some have spoken of the Darkspawn rising to the south of Helpless.
Alright, hang on, Firth. I'll talk to you in a moment. Yeah, fire arrow. Go in here real quick. Love letter, trade manifest. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait a second. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, that's kind of weird. Alright, anything else in here? Nope. Okay, let us talk to Sir Perth. Come around.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here.
I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Yeah, that would be proper. I am Tyrion's son.
Very well then, my lord. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle. Or perhaps I would be dead.
You probably would have been dead.
With the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide.
Oh, the one that's pretty much guaranteed to fail, no matter what you tell her.
As we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
Nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for you.
Whatever you wish.
Let's see. Tell me about the quest for the Sacred Urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered
Anybody
to
still
seek
alive
it
in the
out.
chat?
Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
So... So why did Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Earl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
So...
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Can no one find the other
Eventually,
knights?
Perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
Alright, carry on.
As you wish,
I
my
should go
lord.
talk to the revered
watch
mother, and she will deny my request, and I'll have to give you the bad news. Nope, just me and the voices. Let's check this house. Hey, Daniel.
Yes?
Durnall.
What can I do for you?
Oh.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was one of the guys I needed to find. Bookshelf. Alright, Liliana, can you open this one?
On my way.
Insufficient skill. You are a fail rogue. So, let's see. Skills. Journal. Blackstone regulars. Okay, so I just need to find Veril Barn and Dinnerim's alienage. Yeah, not even Nightbot's talking. That's kind of sad. Is it even working? Alright, at least the Nightbot is working. I need to add my Blizzard tag on that. Okay, I believe that's everything. Oh no, wait, I need to... Yeah, duh. I need to talk to the revered mother. And she'll be like, no, you guys are all gonna die. Old woman, Mother Hannah.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I cannot stand by.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for his knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive,
she actually agreed this time.
I will do what I must.
She has like the hardest persuade check.
Holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
So I think this is the first time I actually got everything needed. Well, except the free L, because I threatened the guy to...
Good day.
Okay, so she has nothing to say. Jeddah, yeah, I already gave her the thing. Caitlin. Give me the key to your chest. I need the sword. I got a kitten at my feet. Alright, excuse me, guys. And remember, children, don't walk in front of archers. Alright, good news, Sir Berth. She actually agreed to do it this time. So,
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy
Have
protection.
you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Alright, is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Alright.
As you wish, my lord. Maker watch over you.
Well, sorry, Liliana, but, you know, like Alistair said, morale is a powerful thing. Have you not heard of the tale of the Dragon Slayer that whispered the magic words and managed to slay millions of dragons? But then when the truth was revealed, he lost all confidence and died to a little whelp. I can't remember what the name of the story actually was, but I remember reading it when I was in 4th grade, actually.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
Alright, so how's the morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I have some questions.
Ask away.
Alright, there's
not much time before
nothing
sundown.
really to... Alright, I'm ready to make my stand. Let's wait for sundown.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
Nope, I am ready.
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
Ooh. No, kitty. Don't chew on the cord.
They're coming.
So if they come the same way every night, shouldn't you had a better defensive position up there? I mean, personally, I would have went up there and during the day and took out some of the stuff on the bridge. Yeah, put a big hole in the bridge so that way they can't cross it.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Oh, you're not running anywhere. Nope. Alistair, don't die. Me don't die. Alistair, what did I say about dying? Alright, everybody's health is looking good. Yeah, where's my mouse? There it is. Alright, Alistair's dying again. Hey, you get off my girl. Ah, it doesn't look like we lost anybody up
They're
here.
attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help! Come on! We need to hurry!
Alright, now to get down here. We didn't lose anybody up top, which is a first for me. But I think no matter what, Murdoch dies.
Time for some fun.
I never liked this part.
Just die already. What's that guy doing? He just got double whacked. Alright, Murdoch is still alive. Yeah, take off. Oh shit. Oh shit. I wasn't even watching my own health. Where's... Yeah, because they're starting to focus on Murdoch now. And yeah, I need to put a poultice down there for her.
As you wish.
Lloyd! He died. I mean, terrible. Just terrible.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism
Not really. I
of
mean,
these
the only
good folk beside me.
person that really
I thank you,
notable
good
person
sir.
that died was Lloyd.
Truly the Maker smiled
that I
on us
saw at
when he
least.
sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's still much more we need
Surely
to do.
these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with he who is their maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
So let
With
it
the
be.
Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
All right. Old woman, child, Murdoch.
I'm still amazed we made it through the night in one piece and won. They'll be telling stories about this for years, I bet. Fighting's not over. We still have Darkspawn to battle, and if the Arl sends out the call, I'll be there for him.
I could use a good commander myself.
No offense, but I've lived under the Arl my whole life. I'll fight when he calls me, or when I absolutely need to, and that's it. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll offer the Maker a bit of thanks for not choosing to be a wrathful god today. Good luck to you.
Oh, okay. Thomas.
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like. Van Tegan or Arl Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to Get drunk first, though.
Sure, I mean...
If you'll excuse me.
Oh yeah, I need to go talk to the barmaid up there. Okay, can you give me the sword now?
This should be easy enough.
And yeah, I know Liliana still can't, Alright, cunning. That's stealing. What, there's no lockpick thing? Yeah, expert combat trainer, combat tactics, poison making, herbalism, survival. Huh. Alright. I'm kind of disappointed. I thought I could level up her thing. Okay. I'm gonna put the magic and dexterity. Make her a little bit harder to hit. Actually, I'm gonna increase her health points. Shapeshifter. Shock. Shock the monkey. Yep. Still need the key, so come on, Caitlin. You must have the key, yes? And I'm being tangled with a cat. Who is trying to get all up in my oh, I got the Chantry board up. Old woman, Doomsayer. What was the Chantry board say? Caravan down, brother and son, skin deep. Okay,
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I'll probably have to come back later and do that. I'm gonna go talk to Caitlin again.
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive.
Can I get that key?
Over.
What are you gonna do now?
With Mother and Father both gone, I suppose they'll send us to an orphanage. Maybe separated. At least we're both alive. I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. Thank you.
So why would you go into an
With
orphanage?
Mother and Father dead, we don't have any money. I think we have relatives in Denerim, but we've no way to get there. We'll be fine. I promised Mother I'd see to Bevan's safety, and I will.
Alright, perhaps I can help you to get to Denerim?
Your path is probably much too dangerous for us. There are wagons going there, but it would be expensive.
Yeah, here's 100
It's a
silver.
great deal of money. Of course, I accept. With this, I can hire a wagon to take us to Denerim. We have family there, and they'll take us in for sure now.
You hope.
Come on, Bevan, let's find one now. Make her watch over you. I'll never forget you.
Okay, I didn't get a key. I am sad. So yeah, I think I had to demand a reward early on. I'm gonna go check the chest. Well, no, it's kind of pointless. Alright, let's go talk to the barmaid. See how she's coping with her boss's death. So sad. I'm stuck on the stairs again. Come on.
Too bad what happened to Lloyd. Couldn't have happened to a nicer fellow. I guess that makes it my heaven now, doesn't it? And that's thanks to you, Warden.
She sounds so broken up
For a
about
while,
it.
I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did. Anything I can get you?
I need some supplies.
Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Okay, wine. Oh, oh wow, she's I'd be foolish not to actually take most of it. Especially when these mush stuff can make more potions. Alright, Liliana, poison making, stealing, okay, Morgan. Yay, we made potions. I should probably make sure that everybody has one on their bar, just to be sure.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand, if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south. Maker's blessing to you.
Greetings, milady.
Oh, I was gonna say, my lady. Oh, I get you. Alright, so yeah, now that she's all torn up about her boss's unfortunate demise, I suppose I should come down here and take all these.
Right.
Ay, claws. I'm being gored. I'm being gored. Just lay down, would you? Okay, and we'll take this one. Yep, accept. So now we have a Doomsayer here. What's up?
The end is upon us. The dead rise, and foul magic spreads across the land.
Oh, aren't you just a bundle of joy? So, where's the key? Somewhere hidden in here. Yeah, I probably screwed something up and didn't select the right option to get the key. Cause yeah, key required. And yeah, I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary. I'll have to look it up.
On it.
Well, I think I'm going to call it for the evening. Thank you all for coming. We'll be continuing this again next Wednesday, because that's my Dragon Age day. And if you liked what you saw, hit that likes. If you disliked it, well, leave a dislike. You know, but I hope you did like it. And if you did, you know, aside from hitting the like button, feel free to subscribe, become a Lost One. And I shall see you on the far side.